for supporting the commentators, and of course TPP and Joe.
We're going to start off with a token match. And a very interesting one. Leading off is going to be a Jolteon with the Stadium 2 set, which means it has no abilities or no held items. Got Piloswine, another Stadium 2 set. And then we got Grumpig with Own Tempo and a Jacoba Berry.
And on the red team, it looks like it's our Pokemon. There's Glaceon, and then there's our Pokemon Prism team. Our Bunny, or E4, and then we have Miller the Gardevoir. This is a run I was actually here for, so I know about these Pokemon a little bit more. And we do have Metronome in this match, because we have that Lopunny does no Metronome, so we might see it used, we might not. Not quite sure what the theme for the blue team is, though. But yeah, these, of course, Glaceon, I should mention, was from Alpha Sapphire. And we are going to have two evolutions going right up against each other. I guess that was one of the themes to this match. Other than that, I'm not too sure. But it's still an interesting match. Switching off, as it always is, for token matches. It's a normal. Anything you notice about the sets?
Not much, really. Jolteon does have that double kick versus that Glaceon, but Glaceon does have a decent defense.
Yeah,
stat.
That's true. Jolteon is not really a physical attacker, but it's still a super effective move. You just have to see what they go for. And while Glaceon is a good... Yeah, Glaceon's a good physical defender. Yeah, it's not the special defender evolution. Each evolution has a different stat that they're the best in. Oh wait, I'm gonna check that out. That link which just got posted. Ninjanator, what is that? Ninjanator, I'm sorry. I think I screwed it up. Oh yeah, this is Breath of the Wild music. Hinox battle. Alright, we have near even odds. Oh, although that moved at the last second. Hope everybody that wanted to got their bets in, and now let's begin.
Yeah, got some nice music here. We're in the Magma Coliseum, being off it's Jolteon versus Glaceon.
Jolteon opens up with a double kick, a super effective move, but it doesn't do too much.
Glaceon's gonna go with strength, and with that huge power ability, that's gonna do some massive damage.
That's right, this was from a randomized run, so this Glaceon has a really good ability and huge power.
Comes another double kick. Still very light hit, but it brings Glaceon down to half HP. Glaceon goes for strength, and that's going to finish off that Jolteon.
And that'll be a critical hit, though I don't believe it mattered. As Glaceon begins the match with a KO, and the red team is on top.
Here comes Piloswine.
We got two ice types now going against each other. Let's see, and now Glaceon is going to switch over to Ice Beam, and that does quite a bit of damage.
Piloswine's going to go for the Earthquake. That's going to finish off Glaceon.
And that'll be it for Glaceon HFE. And now we get to E4 the bunny. Or whatever you call it.
Lopunny versus Piloswine. Lopunny's gonna use that return. This is a critical hit. It's gonna finish off Piloswine.
I do wonder if we're gonna get to see Metronome used at all in this match. Probably not if the match remains in the control of the top setters.
I don't see where you would use Metronome so far. Lopunny's gonna use another return attack on that Grumpig.
Doesn't do quite as much this time, and it takes a little bit of damage from the Jaboka Berry.
Grumpig's gonna use that Thunder Punch. It's just decent amount of damage, but E4 still lives.
E4 keeps up this performance, we may not even need to see Miller at all. Another return that almost takes out Grumpig.
Both Pokemon down to about less than 4th HP, but Lopunny's gonna move first with that return. And that's gonna finish off the blue team.
That will do it. A nice underdog victory for the red team. We don't get to see Miller, but we do get to see Glaceon and E4 the bunny. And the red team wins. TPP Sim says, butt attack could have saved him. I don't think that's an attack. But, maybe it could have saved him, because I don't know what else would have saved the blue team there. That was the funniest TPP Sim message I've seen in a while. Oh, I think we actually want to go right here. Because we beat the trainer, and I see a fence there. Does that mean we're near a town or something? I guess so much for that item.
This looks familiar, so I'm guessing if this is what I think it is. That's probably going to be where Bill's house would usually be in Vanilla Fire Red.
Oh, we're in that part of the game. Okay. So is this where we're gonna? Is there gonna be like a lighthouse here? And I don't know exactly where we are in the anime.
Possibly. Oh, we got shiny Chatot.
Hello. You don't see that very often. I don't know if it's as rare as the actual games, but that is a shiny Chatot, which means that it is a completely different set than what we see usually.
Okay, so if we got normal switching off, which means that shiny Chatot is gonna lead off for the red team.
So on the blue team, we're gonna have Wooper, Octillery, and Chimchar. All three, well, no, not all three specials, but Octillery has the sniper set, which means it's going for high chance crits with the scope lens and going for big critical hits with its ability, and it's got focus energy as well.
But for the red team lead off, it's that Chatot, which is the shiny set. It has Life Orb, Serene Grace, and it has the attacks Chatter, Snore, Snockpile, and Rest. For the middle slot, we got Smoochum with Hydration. In the middle plate, it has Blizzard, Psychic, Grass Knot, and Calm Mind. And last but not least, we got Ursaring with Quick Feet and no held items. The attacks it has is Thrash, Hammer Arm, Night Slash, and Double Team.
So, what do you see here in this match? What do you like? I did notice that Octillery, which could get off a lot of critical hits. because it's a shiny Chatot, this is not a set we get to see very often. It's holding a Life Orb, which means that it will do very powerful attacks, but its only attacking move, I believe, is Shatter.
Yes, but it does have that stockpile, which means it can boost up its stats.
Actually, that's not. I was wrong. Snore actually is an attacking move. It's just you can only use it while you're sleeping, so Chatot does have the ability to heal as well. Alright, you got 1 minute left to get your bets in. So far, most of our bettors seem to favor that shiny Chatot. Also, Ursaring has Double Team, which could always be an interesting move, especially on the last Pokemon.
Interesting thing is that Chatot does have a chance to confuse with Chatter. I'm not sure what would be the percentage in Battle Revolution, because in the games, in Gen 4 and 5, it usually depends on what you record.
That's true. I don't know what it'll be here, because we usually don't see Chatter in these matches. But it does. We know it does have some kind of a chance to confuse.
Now, I believe that Serene Grace actually, if I'm correct, boosts the chances of confusion hitting.
Oh, that's right, it does. So, if it's at its max, which is like, what, 31% or 30%, then... But if it's only 1%, then it would just be, what, 2%?
According to a chat, it's 1%. So this doesn't look like...
So that would be... Well, that would be 2% with the Serene Grace? Or would it
possibly.
Would it just be 1% still?
So leading off is that Chatot's gonna open up with Chatter. That takes that Wooper in one hit.
And that is a strong special attack. Chatot, remember it was also boosted by the Life Orb, which now does its damage.
Here comes Octillery. Octillery has that Ice Beam, which is going to be super effective against that Chatot.
Chatot's going to go first again, though. Will it be enough?
Let's get the confusion. Octillery's going to go for the Ice Beam. It's super effective, and Chatot barely lives with 4 HP.
4 HP, so Chatot may have one more chance to confuse. It opts not to go for the healing.
That recoil's gonna take it out anyways.
I don't believe there's a announcer line for Life Orb KO, is there?
It's probably the same as if any recoil announcer lines.
Ah, okay. There should be a special one. The Pokemon was taken down because of its own item?
Here comes Smoochum. Smoochum's gonna go for Psychic. That takes down the Octillery.
So you can see why the red team is the favorite right now, but can Chimchar turn the tables? It has the type advantage against the Smoochum.
It does have the type advantage against Smoochum, also does have that fighting move for Ursaring if it does live. Smoochum's gonna go for the Psychic attack first.
Unfortunately for Chimchar, it doesn't have much defense to speak of, so it couldn't even get off that nasty plot. It's gonna have to attack. But it's a one-hit KO with Heat Wave.
Alright. Both teams are down to their last Pokemon.
Ursaring is the final Pokemon for the red team. It should be able to do enough damage if it can just survive one hit.
Comes Vacuum Wave. Ursaring does take a light hit, but here comes Ursaring with a Thrash.
with the stab damage and just a powerful attack in general, I don't think Chimchar had much of a chance there, and the red team is gonna win it. Oh, we got some Twilight Princess music here. Was this new? I feel like I ask that a lot, but this is a nice result song. So, sorry for no huge payout, Blue, but it was an entertaining match. Alright, so let's continue to make progress. With one more step, we're going to be able to see more of what's over to the right. Thank you once again, Brick19, for the token addition to the pool. So, we get 2 tokens. I haven't been reading off the winners yet, so I'll do that now. Right now, it looks like everybody's going right. We do have a lot on select.
There's always a lot of people on select.
It's Adarash 1 and it's Sam Exil. Congratulations for the tokens.
Boy, we're gonna get some kind of effect. We get Defiance.
Ooh.
For those new here, Defiance means that no one gets to affect when attacks is used, as all attacks are 25% today, pretty much in the whims of RNG.
That's true. I'm not too good with Defiance matches myself, but I think that what you have to do is you just have to look to see who has the most attacking moves, and who, is going to get stuck in something bad if they can't control their moves. Also switching off.
So, leading off, we got Salamence with Intimidate and the Grippa Berry. We got Lotad with Swift Swim and the Lumberry. And we got Meditite with Pure Power and the Custap Berry.
On the red team, it's Silcoon, Standard, Phione, Physical, and Mightyena Mix. Mightyena is not holding an item, but the others are holding a good one. You can see their abilities there. Don't know. So, what kinds of things will happen in this match with Defiance? And you gotta move like Rain Dance, which, if you use that more than once, it's not gonna do anything.
So, leading off, we got Salamence. Salamence has that Draco Meteor, Thunder Fang, and Leer, and it has Natural Gift Flying. Which means they'll be able to...
There's another move that could get used more than once, and it wouldn't do anything. However, it would be good the first time, because they got a lucky matchup here, where that's super effective.
Yeah, Natural Gift will be pretty good for against that Silcoon. Also does have that Thunder Fang pretty good for Phione. Silcoon, on the other side, has Mega Form, Psywave, and Sunstorm, and Sweet Kiss. Not a bad set of moves. You can paralyze and confuse the opponent.
Yeah, we don't know what will happen here because it's Defiance. So many people like the red team, but I mean, there's a chance for a huge payout because let's say that Salamence just gets locked into Leer and Silcoon goes right for the confusion, and then Psywave can do. I believe Psywave always does between 50 and 150 damage.
We're about to find that. Lotad does have pretty much 3 attacking moves in Rain Dance. Phione does have a few attacking moves that Swagger that I can use. And I didn't get to finish the rest of the analysis, but here we go. The red team is the underdog, and we're in the Neon Coliseum.
So I think people jumped all over that red team with the payout chance. And it's still a pretty good payout.
Looks like Adarash is putting a lot of money on the blue team. Leading off, Salamence goes for the leader, Silcoon goes for the Psywave.
We got some big money on both sides, actually, in this match. And that first turn went about as well as possible for the red team, but the second one does not. That'll be it for Silcoon with the natural gift. Unfortunately for blue, now only 2 out of their 4 moves will be effective for attack.
Phione goes for that swagger, that's gonna raise Salamance's attack, but it's gonna make it confuse.
Not a bad first move to get. Remember, if Phione is able to use Heart Swap, it will get that attack boost. And that is a lot of damage to take while confused.
Use another swagger, that's pretty good if it can get if Salamence hits itself as... Oh no! Snaps out of confusion, it's gonna use that Thunder Fang!
Phione has no chance here with a +4 attack.
Wow, the red team got unlucky there with that quick, confused snap out.
That is a bad break for red, but it's still not over.
Here comes Mightyena. That intimidates gonna lower Salamance's attack. But it's still boosted, it's gonna use Draco Meat.
At least that wasn't a physical move. So Mightyena hangs on for now.
Mightyena goes for the Dark Pulse. And that's gonna barely finish off Salamence.
So it might only take 1 or 2 attacking moves for the blue team to get the win now. Are they gonna get it with Lotad?
Mightyena goes for the Fire Fang. That's gonna be neutral damage on that Lotad.
There's a decent amount of damage there. Lotad is going to respond with a Rain Dance.
This Lotad has Swift Swim, so which means it's going to be faster next turn.
Good call. Also, if Mightyena goes for the Fire Fang again, it will not be as effective. Lotad tried another Rain Dance, which didn't work.
Mightyena's going to go for the Howl. That's going to raise its attack.
That's right, it is commentary time.
Lotad goes for the Energy Ball, and that's gonna not finish off Mightyena. Mightyena's down to critical health. Mightyena's gonna go for the Fire Fang. It's not gonna do as much damage as normal, but Lotad is down to critical health, and it's burned.
Oh,
but lMmMMLLIR comes to effect.
And that lMmMMLLIR is huge right there. The burn might have taken it down.
That Energy Ball is going to finish off Mightyena.
Hey, Sonic! If I'm pronouncing that the way you want. And the favorite blue team wins the match. I think that Salamence snapping out of that confusion was just huge. There's a bad break for red, but hey, that's what happens in Defiance.
Yes, and also Adarash just keeps his cash, as he put a lot on that battle.
Yeah, but let's be honest, he's got a lot of cash.
Okay, I'm drunk here, but I think Adarash bet on the other team, so... Either way, the top bettor kept all their money, and someone did it. And hello, Sonic.
Hello to Breegriff19 as well, and thank you so much for all of the tokens that you donated to the token pool.
Remember, I may not be right 100% of the time.
Yeah, I don't think that we're ever always going to be right 100% of the time. I mean, some of our commentators are very knowledgeable about